Okay, here I am. Hi, everyone. Hi, Angelo. Hi, whoever is with us. I haven't seen it. Oh, gosh, hold on. Good. I'm just going to give it a few seconds. Okay, so we've got, I've only got a comment from Angelo. Is that correct? I'll just give it a few seconds and we'll see if anyone else comments and joins us, and then I'll start the lesson. Okay, so just to say a big thank you to Andrea, who recommended this tool to me that I had never heard of, also because it's not one of the official tools recommended by Google or by Facebook for the streaming, because it's a paid for tool. And then funnily enough, when Andrea sent me the name of this tool yesterday and I looked up, looked up their website, when I then went back into Facebook, their ad started kind of stalking me. So then I thought, aha, so they do lots of ads on Facebook, but I hadn't kind of got into their funnel yet. So we're trying this out, first time today. And so far it's been really easy to set this up. So we just want to test how quickly you can actually hear me say what I say and see my comments. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much. Okay, this has been a great tip. As I said, I haven't really ever heard of it before. Even recently, when I re-downloaded OBS Studio, that was kind of the main recommended tool. So let's just see if this is now real time. It's now 3 minutes past 9. And I just said this 3 minutes past 9. Let's see if you get my comment first or whether you hear me first. Okay? So did you hear me say 3 minutes past 9? Oh, did I? Okay, I wrote 21:30. I should have just said 21:03. So did you hear me speak first or did you see my comment first? So let's see who's with us. We've got Angelo, Ruggero, Daniela M, Marco, Bonnie, Roberta, Vincenzo. Is it? Yeah, are you Vincenzo? Eolo, and Fabio, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to start our lesson now. I'm just waiting to hear about whether there was a delay or whether you're getting my comments in real time. Just checking here as well, same stuff. Okay, so I'll just give it a second and then we'll get started. Nope, no one replying. Could you see my comment first or hear me first? What happened when I typed? I see your comment first. That's Daniela and Roberta. Okay, so I'll try and delay my comments. Okay, so I'll try and kind of speak first and then I'll write later. Okay, let me share. Now let's see how that's going to work out. Let me share my screen with you. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And let's see. It's going to be this one. Nope, I'm going to share this one. Okay. But I don't want you to see my downloads. So I'm going to share this. Can you see my slides? And I'm just going to run the slideshow now. No, this is not what I want to do. Where's my you present? Okay, let's see. Can you see that? Just going to wait. My voice first is Angelo. And I'm just waiting to see if you can actually see my slide show. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, everyone else who's commented. Why? Now I can't see comments here now, so that's annoying. My voice first. So can you see my slide? Let's just check quickly what's happening. Nope. So I did definitely say share my screen. Okay, and I did say share. Okay, this one here. Let's see if that's going to work. Can you see that? Okay, so you can see it. Oh, okay, let's do it this way. That's better. It's not better. Okay, so now I think it's working fine. So let's start with our topic today. And I've chosen, I mean, there are many, many more, but I've chosen some of the most common false friends, Italian English false friends. Okay, so I would like you to tell me if what you see on the screen now, so now I can't even see myself live anymore here. Okay, never mind. I trust you commenting. I want you to tell me if this translation is correct. Acida, acidic. Can we say che una persona acida in English is an acidic person? I know you like, it's always kind of in relation to women, una donna acida, but I don't like that. So I just put person because man can be acidi too. So, is this correct? And if it's not correct, what would be the correct translation of acida or acido? Okay, let's see who's commenting. I can see it now, it's bigger. Acida, okay, I can see it. Hello, Orlando. You always say hello, like, you know, like a German. But what is it in English? Hi, Jessica, good to see you. Okay, so, is it correct? Okay, Fabio can see, everyone can see. That's very good. And the great thing is you can see the slide and you can see very little of me. So I'm happy about that. Okay, una persona acida. How do you say that in English? You can still see my slide, I hope. So I'm just going to hang around in the comment, like, you know, seeing the comments. Grumpy. No, grumpy is like, you can definitely describe a person as being grumpy, but it doesn't have the same meaning. Like in Italy, in Italian, I often hear people say, like, una donna acida. Ah, lei è una donna acida. So what's the equivalent in English? Not grumpy. Like, it's worse than grumpy. Grumpy, like, we all may be grumpy from time to time in the morning. If you haven't had your coffee, you may be a bit grumpy, or you're hungry, you get a bit grumpy. That's different. Okay, so who's saying, hold on. Someone said maybe sour is most appropriate to a person. Okay, so in English, it's not sour. It's another taste, but it's not sour. But yeah, but like, you know, sometimes you can be sour if you're like angry about something, but it's not like your state. It's something that kind of you like, something that happens and you kind of like, that happens and you kind of like maybe are a little bit sour and then it passes. But what the other thing we're looking for is more like a quality or something that people turn into. Okay, so Fabio is saying, I think no, I don't know how to say this in English, so you don't think it's acidic. And Andrea is saying, just to let you know, YouTube has a 5-second delay. Thank you very much, Andrea. You're a lifesaver. Bitter. Eolo, are you Vincenzo or are you Eolo? So bitter. Absolutely. This is exactly, not sulky. Sulky is like, I'm not talking to you now because yesterday you didn't say hello to me. That's like sulky. Or like when women, like, I don't know, if your husband or your partner forgets to, I don't know, buy you flowers on your anniversary, then you just go and sulk and be unhappy. Bitter was absolutely the correct one, also from Tiziano. So we say he or she is a bitter person, okay? So similar like in Italian, okay, the term bitter woman definitely exists, but like I said, I don't really like it, so I think it's better to talk about a person rather than a woman being bitter. So, for example, if someone's like always angry with other people, like being bitter, you can just say, why are you so bitter? You know, don't be so bitter. Why are you becoming such a bitter person? And John, I think, has become really bitter recently, like especially after his divorce, he's become a bitter man. Okay, so I'm now looking here. I don't know, I can't see myself like doing the slides on the phone, but never mind. I'll just check every now and then. I'll just check whether you're all commenting. Okay, so Vincent, good. I'll just call you Vincent. All right, so this is bitter. Whereas acidic, so we would only use acidic to refer to acidity, like literally in drinks or juice, or like, you know, your pH level. So like if it's below 7, it's acidic. So the vinegar is acidic, the wine is acidic. And then I have like a quote for you from an actual website. Lemon juice in its natural state is acidic, okay? And that's the pronunciation, acidic. So like the first sound is a schwa sound, acidic, okay? So if you want to say acido or acida, it's bitter, whereas acidic is like sour or really sharp tasting. Okay, I'm just gonna check that this is okay with you. Good. Now, attualmente, actually, are they the same? L'ufficio è attualmente chiuso. The office is actually closed. Is this a good translation, ladies and gentlemen? Or are these false friends? I'm just gonna hang around here and look, because like I've got 2 different tabs. I've got the tab where I can do the presentation and I can't see your comments. And then I have another tab where I can see the comments, because now on my Facebook, I can no longer see anything. So I'll just leave my phone to one side. So attualmente and actually, love actually. Currently, good, Antonella. False friends, Giuseppe. Okay, so Antonella, spot on. The translation for attualmente in English is currently. So the office is currently closed, okay? I'm currently away on holiday, or as we heard yesterday, what's the other word to say, like your yearly holiday? Would anyone like to type that in? Whereas if I say actually means in effetti, in realtà, effettivamente, davvero, veramente. It depends on the context. So it really depends on the phrase. So, for example, I can say, I hadn't actually met him. So, like, you know, like this guy, no, like, you know, my sister had a boyfriend. And then I saw him like on the street, and he was very helpful. But I hadn't actually met him before, so I didn't even know that this was my sister's boyfriend. I hadn't actually met him. In realtà non l'avevo ancora conosciuto. What did he actually say? Ma cosa ha detto davvero? What did he actually say? So it's like, you know, here I would say it's more like in the meaning of veramente or davvero. Okay, davvero, as I should always remember. So this is something that English speakers always do. Whereas I say to you, don't pronounce the double consonant, then I don't pronounce it in Italian, but I know that I should pronounce it. So it's davvero, okay? I don't know if I even did a good job at that. Okay, I got it. Says Fabio, okay, annual leave. Someone's paying attention. Well done, Fabio. You get some brownie points for that. Okay, now at the moment. So this is attualmente was like currently. Now at the moment, yeah, it's like Laura, I think you're saying as a synonym. So this would be good, yeah. Now at the moment, currently, they're all like good, good alternative. Also Jessica at the moment. Marco, how are you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a long time. And yeah, it's currently. Okay, good. Jessica now. Okay, good. Everyone got this one. Let's move on. Pretendere and pretend. Non possiamo pretendere che le cose cambino velocemente. We can't pretend that things will change quickly. False friends or true friends? What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Pretendere and pretend. Pretend. Okay, let's see. Actually, we have an amazing plate. Did you have an amazing, what, like dish? Is that what? Nice Italian speaking, says Christian. Christian, or Christian. You know what I was thinking today? That recently I've become much less confident about my Italian. I used to be very confident about my Italian because I learned Italian really quickly. And then I realized that some people always kind of just pick on your mistakes. And then recently I've become very, very kind of, I lack confidence now in my Italian. And I thought, this is terrible. This is what happens to someone when they're learning a language, is someone overcorrects you and then you start losing confidence. So that must never happen to you guys, okay? Always kind of remember that confidence, and I say this to myself because I need to remember this, confidence like makes a big difference when it comes to learning a language. Okay, demand, both, Tiziano is saying both false friend. Daniela, expect. Yes, that's the right one. Pretend, fingere. Very good, Laura. And I'm doing better compared to last month. Is saying Marco, I'm glad you do. I'm getting fed up of being in lockdown, to be honest. I would rather wear a mask and be allowed to go out. And I promise I won't kind of make anyone ill. Demand or claim is pretendere. So exactly, this is kind of what the, so like pretendere means that in Italian, but if we take pretend in English, it's to kind of like, you pretend to be something, you kind of like making as if like, you being this person, like, it's all kind of false, making it up. And whereas like pretender would be to demand, to claim, or to expect something. Okay, so let's see, expect. We can't expect things to change quickly, and I expect respect from you. And here, we could also say demand. I demand respect from you, like especially if I'm a parent and I have like someone who's like, within my authority that I can say, I demand this. So that's absolutely correct. And just like an example for pretend, fare finta, he pretends to be rich, fa finta di essere ricco. We can't pretend this isn't happening. Non possiamo fingere che questa cosa non stia accadendo, okay? So we can't pretend this isn't happening. Claim, fare finta, okay. You not present my attention. Orlando, are you talking to me? I didn't get it. Okay. Good. Let's move on quickly. Educato and educated. Are they true friends or are they false friends? False friends. Non è una persona educata. He's not an educated person. Is it like a good translation or a bad translation? Okay. Comunque non possiamo far finta che le cose cambino. Okay? So this is like when you say we can't pretend, this would be like the translation. We can't pretend that they will change. We can't expect, but we can't pretend that they have changed. Non possiamo far finta che siano già cambiate, okay? Because like, it's like when you pretend that the reality is different from what it is. Okay, no educated is istruito, well done. Marco, Vincent, you're saying polite, good, polite. It could fit my statements. Thank you very much, Tiziano. And false friend, Laura, okay? And Letizia is also saying educated means istruito, exactly. So you way too good for this lesson, okay? So then it's polite. He's not a polite person. And it's not polite to jump the queue. Whereas educated is istruito, istruita. He's a highly educated person. So highly educated is like, it's a really good collocation. She's highly educated. She was educated abroad. She was educated in England, or she was educated in the US. Okay, next one, comprensivo and comprehensive. Lei una persona, what did I write? Okay, it says person, but I did just see, I show you my slides. They're a persona comprensiva, she's a comprehensive person, and I just showed you the slide by like trying to click on it. Anyway, you know this one, okay. A polite person is well-behaved guy or girl, could be both, yeah, that's correct. Rude is non educato. Kind is comprensivo. You're saying kind, yeah, that could be. Jessica, educated is at school, yeah, anything to do with school, with university, that's being educated. A kind person, saying Jessica about comprensivo. And then what else? So not educated, maybe rude is better. So Christian, not educated means like you haven't been, like you're ignorant. You haven't been to school or to university, okay? Whereas like rude would be scortese, okay? That, or like brusco, that would be more like rude. Well-mannered is not are you talking about educated, Marco, because you said that istruito. Okay. All right, so let's see. Inclusive, good. That's comprehensive. Marco is inclusive. So this is Marco C, by the way. Global, total. Okay, total, complete. Giuseppe, that's good. Well raised up, well brought, is educated. In the Italian sense, educato, but not in English. In English, it's relating to formal education. Okay, so it's formal education rather than kind of how well bred you are, how well your parents have raised you. Okay, okay. So some people are saying. So we have Jessica saying a kind person. So this is comprensivo or comprensiva. Comprehensive means that it covers it all. Laura, perfect. Marco said inclusive. Giuseppe has said global, so total. Exactly. So whereas if we said comprensivo in English, the equivalent would be understanding. So I'll accept kind as well, but it's more like about understanding something. So you can say she's an understanding person. I'm lucky to have understanding parents. So you use it like as an adjective, okay? And if you say comprehensive, it means completo. So thank you for the comprehensive summary, John. Thank you for this comprehensive lesson. I went to comprehensive school. So as you know, comprehensive schools are a big thing in the UK. Let me know in the comments if you don't know what a comprehensive school is, and maybe someone else can also comment on that. Okay, so this is comprehensive. Okay, eventualmente and eventually. Ti chiamo fra mezz'ora, ok, yeah. Se eventualmente sei impegnato, ci sentiamo domani. I'll call you in half an hour. If eventually you're busy, we'll speak tomorrow. Good friends, true friends, or false friends? What do you say? Tiziano, I haven't heard from you for a few minutes. I worry when I don't hear from you. And here you are. Speak about the devil. Open-minded, sympathetic. So we're still talking about comprensivo, okay? Yeah, we had that. Like, it's more like understanding would be the perfect translation, I think, yeah? But that would work as well, depending on the context. So maybe with the phrases I gave you, the sentences I gave you, understanding works well. But in other contexts, I think sympathetic and open-minded would work well. And also compassionate, that might work well as well. Yeah, depending on the sentence. Okay, good. Now, eventualmente, and Antonella is saying likely to be what? Good friends, true friends, false friends. What do we say? Okay, so Laura is saying an understanding person is a persona comprensiva. Exactly. True friends saying Tiziano. Antonella is saying likely. What do you think? I'll wait for one more comment and then I'll reveal the secret. It's not a secret. You can all just Google it, but I'm glad you don't cheat. In case, Roberta, very well done, okay? In case you're busy, eventually in the end. Very good, Andrea Lancelotti. Perfect. False friend, Laura. Okay, so in case, and Andrea said in case, so not eventually you're busy. In case you're busy, eventually means in the end, finally, okay? So, like, eventualmente has many different translations, but it means in case, potentially, if necessary, possibly. Sometimes we may not even use it in the sentence, but it may be like understood, okay? So, for example, I've just looked for example sentences where we would use like one of these expressions. I'll call you in half an hour. In case you're busy, we'll speak tomorrow. I'll send it to you, possibly by email, okay? So, te lo mando eventualmente tramite email. But sometimes, like, we can just say a phrase without saying eventualmente. So we might say, I don't know, like, if you're free, we could meet tomorrow, okay? Se sei libero, eventualmente ci vediamo domani. So we just like use the verbs, the like kind of the modal verbs to express that. But in case you need, you need to translate like literally, eventualmente, then you would use one of these phrases. Possibly, in case, potentially, if necessary. There are many others. And then eventually means finalmente, alla fine, prima o poi. So it depends on the context, okay? I'll do it eventually. Prima o poi la faccio questa cosa, okay? I'll do it eventually. He kept me waiting for over an hour, but he did eventually turn up, ok? Mi ha fatto aspettare per più di un'ora, ma alla fine si è presentato, ok? So eventually he turned up. I'll just check your comments before we move on to the next one. Finally, in the end, that's Giuseppe. Eventually means in case, yeah, in the case of. Angela, good. On the contrary, not in this context, Jessica, in case. Daniela, good. So we have some people following from YouTube, some people following from Facebook, which is great. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Sensibile and sensible. John è troppo sensibile. John is too sensible. False friends, good friends. This one's too easy. Too easy. So, I'll wait for your comments and then we'll reveal. Eventually, in the end. Good, Daniela. Exactly. Okay. So, sensible and sensibile. What do we say? I'm a sensible person. Yeah, I hope I'm a sensible person. Okay, I'll just wait for your comments. And today I'm gonna have to go at 9:30 because it's my friend's birthday. Hi Bernie, in case you're watching. Happy birthday. And we are having like a celebration on Zoom for her birthday. False, false, false. Tiziano. Reliable is saying, Vincent is saying reliable. He is a sensible man. Okay, Orlando, what does it mean? He's a sensible man. Can you tell me in Italian or in English what it means if you're a sensible man? Sensible is clever, sensitive means sensibile. Good, Letizia. Perfect. Okay, so sensible means reasonable. Perfect, Giuseppe. That's good. I like this. And delicate is Jessica saying delicate, not sensible. Okay, we'll get to that. But it's basically what Letizia said. Sensitive, like sensibile means sensitive. Okay, so sensitive is sensibile. John is too sensitive. Oh my God! Like every time you criticize him, he goes and cries. Okay, I have sensitive skin. Luckily, I don't. Okay, so sensitive is delicato. Someone said that in the comments. And then sensibile or what did I write? Okay, hold on. Sensible. Okay, so I wrote it in Italian. Sorry, I just want to, what am I doing? No, I want to correct it, but just like imagine that I've written here sensible, not sensibile. So I've written like the English word. Razionale, ragionevole, sensato, and many other things. Okay, so John is very sensible. He's clear-headed. He makes good decision. He's very kind of like, he's a rational guy. That's a very sensible choice or very sensible decision. Okay, we use that quite a lot. Sensible choice, sensible decision. Oh, last one. I think this is the last one. Crema and cream. Io prendo una brioche alla crema. I'll have a croissant with cream. Is that a good translation? Are these true friends or are they just false friends? Okay, let's see. Sensible that's a classic mistake. Yes, absolutely. Daniela, sensitive and sensible. He's so sensitive. Oh, John is very sensitive. Yes. Sensible, intelligent. Good, Daniela. I like this. Susceptible. So this is sensitive, is susceptible. Someone who's very susceptible to other people's criticisms is very sensitive. Okay. So cream and crema, are they the same thing? Are they true friends? Are they both as yummy in Italy and in the UK? Okay, so Marco is saying, Marco C, I had a PC games called Sensible Soccer when I was a child. Which is the meaning? Like, soccer that makes good decisions? Is that what it is? Could be. It's definitely not like a football player who falls over and cries. Okay, so maybe it's like something that's making rational decisions well-thought decisions, etc. Maybe. And it's also very American. Soccer is very American. So you say football, they call it soccer. Okay, true friend is saying Laura. Cream and crema are true friends. So when you go and you order brioche with crema, you're gonna get, or you're gonna order brioche with cream, you're gonna get brioche with crema. Is that the case? Let's see. Or are you in for a surprise? I'll wait for someone else to respond. We've had Laura, and unfortunately I've lost my comments on here. Bernie, I'll be with you guys in a few minutes. I also like my friend, this is her birthday, right? And she wants us to turn up in fancy dress. Do you remember what fancy dress is? So now I have to go and get changed. Tiziana is saying true. Andrea is saying ice cream. But that doesn't, no, it's not ice cream, okay? Like cream is separate. And is it crema? Andrea, don't dodge the question. So you think it's ice cream, so maybe it's not custard. Ruggero, well done. So if you order crema in English, like in an English-speaking country, you're gonna get something, or if you want to order crema, sorry, you have to order custard, okay? So you would say, I would like a croissant with custard, which doesn't exist, like they don't even know that exists. Do you prefer custard strudel or custard pudding? So custard is a big thing in the UK, really big thing. I don't like custard, and that's why I also don't like crema, even though like crema is so much better than normal custard, but I'm so prevenuta, okay, so prejudiced against custard that until this day, I do not eat crema. After 6 years in Italy, I still refuse to eat crema just because I don't like custard. And like Italian crema tastes much, much better, but still, it hasn't grown on me. Whereas when, like, if you order cream in the UK, you're gonna get panna, okay? Would you like whipped cream on top? So this is to go back to Andrea's ice cream. So when you order like, you know, ice cream, especially like in Rome, for example, not so much here in Milan, but like in Rome, it's always like that. And they ask you like, you know, if you want some whipped cream on top of your gelato, then you would say whipped cream, okay? Or like, you know, you can drink your coffee with milk or with cream. So that would be panna. So it's not the same as in crema in Italian. Okay, last one. I think this is too easy, and then we're done. And I'm just gonna check. Cream is maybe panna, exactly, Laura. Shaving cream, yeah, shaving cream is like, you know, like what men put on their face, and then they start shaving. Oh, we ladies put on our legs. Shaving cream, but like, yeah, cream is also like for eating. Okay, so you would have to specify that it's shaving cream, whereas like cream is always edible, or it's like, you know, your face cream, but that's different. Okay, custard, okay, good. Ice cream, true. Croissant, cream filled, no. So if you want like your croissant with ice cream, then you would say like a croissant with ice cream filling, So this is what you would say. Hold on, I'll just comment. With ice cream filling, okay? So it's like, I don't know what you get, I don't know, like down south, like in Sicily, you get like these kind of buns with the ice cream. So you can say like a bun with ice cream filling. Library is biblioteca, and Tiziano says bookshop for, so libreria is bookshop, and Jessica said library is biblioteca. I didn't catch the pronunciation, sorry. Which pronunciation, darling Antonella? Tell me before we go. Oh, Roberto. Roberto also said bookshop or bookstore, okay? So, well done. Okay, so can you write prevenuta in English? It's prejudiced, okay? Prejudiced. So it's like Pride and Prejudice, okay? I'm prejudiced or I'm biased. Like I can also be biased, but it depends on the kind of, you know, the meaning. So I can be biased towards someone. So I'm more biased towards Rob because I love Rob, or I'm biased like against someone but I can be prejudiced, which means like I have like existing ideas about something or someone. So I have existing ideas about custard, and this is why I'm prejudiced against crema. Okay, so perfect. So that was an easy one to kind of finish off with. Bookstore or bookshop. I bought a book in the bookstore. Our local bookstore has closed down, which basically means it no longer exists. They went bankrupt. They've shut it down, and now we have gelateria, where the bookstore used to be, and library is the public library. You take out a book from a library, okay? You borrow a book from a library, you take it out. Public libraries should open on Sundays as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. And I can now stop sharing my screen. And thank you, everyone, for joining in on the lesson today. I'm glad that you were able to participate and to comment, and we didn't have any problems. And please join me to say a big thank you to Andrea, who saved the day by recommending this wonderful tool that honestly I had never heard about. And it's like not one of the ones like recommended by Facebook or by YouTube, because it's it's like a separate app that's sold. It was like they always kind of recommend some open source apps, but this has worked for me. It has worked beautifully. So thank you, Andrea. If Andrea messages me, he always has some good like input and good comments, so I appreciate that. Shukran, Marco. Marco's thanking you in Arabic. And yeah, happy birthday to my friend Bernie. I don't know if she's here today, but now she's probably like getting dressed. I need to go. So you didn't tell me what fancy dress is. I need to go and get into fancy dress, and this basically means. Okay, so shot in your fancy. Oh, you want to shot in my fancy dress? I don't think so. I'm gonna dress. Don't tell Bernie. I'm gonna dress as a bride because I have like a summer dress, a white summer dress, and my girls have a veil, and I'm just gonna put this on, and I'm gonna sit and. Bye, Roberto. I'll call you after my friend's birthday, but you can come too. Okay, hi, Gabriela. I only just saw you. Did you comment during the lesson? I've only just seen you. Good to see you. And fancy dress is when you get into like costume, okay? So it's like you dress up, you become someone else. Okay, everyone, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. And we're going to be back both on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are going to be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And for tomorrow, I'm going to look through your comments, your suggestions, and I will pick the next kind of like comment that has like the highest, second highest likes, because we did Roberta's yesterday, so we're going to do someone else's tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Take care and enjoy your evening. Yes, Tiziano, costume. Costume, not costume. Costume is different, something else in Italian. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye, Marco. Bye, Fabio. Bye, Antonella. And thank you.